Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pullin'Teeth and welcome back to PTW. We are in episode 2 of season 2 and we are kicking things off tonight with a hell of a contest. If you kept up with the end of season 1, you will have seen this man, Martial Law, lost the World's Championship after arguably the greatest run of a world champion that we had in the entirety of season 1. Martial Law was one of the best world champions that we had. Tonight he is taking on a different kind of challenger though, because tonight he is taking on the man who has beaten every single former world's champion that we have had here at PTW. Ladies and gentlemen, Wheeler Yuta is here. Wheeler Yuta has beaten every former world's champ, and when he got to the last pay-per-view of season 1, he beat Sting, who was the original world's champion, and he was left there then with, well, he'd beaten all of them, and then Martial Law lost the title, so there was one more, and we are here now after that. Martial Law accompanied by Forest Law taking on Wheeler Yuta accompanied by William Regal of the Strong Dragons. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a hell of a match. Yuta, this is probably his toughest test. I'm going to say Yuta has beaten every former world's champion we have had. And it's just Martial Law left in his way before he can say he has done them all. Before he can say he has officially beaten them all. And then it's going to be hard to deny him a future world championship match. It's hard to deny him one now already, to be honest, but it'll be even harder. Because how many other people have beaten every world champion we've had? I can't think of any. Maybe only Law, because Law held the title longer than anybody else. Law beat so many people on the roster. Let's just donkey punching Wheeler Yuta there. Go behind, nice escape from Law. Oh shoot, takedown attempts, doesn't get it. Law now just punching Yuta in the top of the head. We're going to see more of the Strong Dragons later tonight. As we understand, they will be in tag team action. 2 members of the Strong Dragons will be taking on John Moxley and Eddie Kingston. If you saw for the majority of season 1, Moxley was feuding with the Strong Dragons for a good chunk of season 1. And I guess the bad blood still stands, because there's that tag team match later tonight. And we go back and forth, strike for strike. Law now covering, nope, just a 1 count. Also coming up tonight, the main event of the evening is going to be for the World's Tag Team Championships. You saw last week them earn the championship opportunity. Sting and the Great Muta, now the Brothers in Pain, will be taking on the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and The Undertaker, who we also saw last week seem to have formed something of an alliance with Chris Jericho, who is the #1 contender to the World's title. Don't know where that's going to lead, but we'll see where that goes later. See if Jericho makes an appearance tonight, or if he's going to leave Kane and Taker to try and take care of business. We also have a huge 8-man match for the Junior Championship later tonight, as well as a #1 contendership match for the Women's title. It's a hell of a stacked card tonight. We've got to keep the momentum going like we did from season 1. More donkey punches there from Law, but Wheeler Yuta are able to escape it. Yuta now marching Law towards the corner, but a quick heel takedown. Turns the tide. Law 2. Yuta might have landed on the back of his head there, knocking him loopy for a second. Yuta tried to get a run up, but Law was back to his feet. Nice drop toe hold, and he goes for a knee bar. I say Law, incredible champion. Hell of a striker, but he can throw submissions when he wants to. We saw it all throughout season 1. He was knocking people out, he was critically people, he was tapping them out. Just nobody seemed to be able to get past Law. Not until only 2 people, I believe, managed to get past Law in title matches throughout the entirety of season 1. Scott Steiner, but that was a triple threat match, where yes, he did get a victory over Law. He did actually earn a fall over Law, but it was elimination, so he had to. But there were 2 people Law was fighting off throughout that match, and the only other person since Law quickly got the title back off of Steiner very fast. The only other person who managed to get any sort of victory over Law was the current World's Champion, RVD, who started Season 1 as Tag Team Champion and ended Season 1 as the World's Champion. It was a hell of a journey for Rob. Yuta keeps going for this octopus stretch. See if he can tap out Law. It's not working, but he's going to be wearing him down. Yuta back to his feet. Big drop kick sending Law down. Swinging chair shots there. One to the chest and then one over the head. Those of you who don't know the other members of the Strong Dragons, Pete Dunne, Tajiri, and Brian Danielson, as well as Regal and now Yuta. Yuta is the newest member of the team. Our factions are growing here in PTW. There's a deadly choke. Law's put many people away with that. Won many of his matches with that choke. The Shidoku driver there from Yuta goes for the splash, connects. 1, 2. Oh, he almost got it. He almost got a victory over the last one, standing in his way of beating all the former world champs. Dragging him out now, goes behind. German keeps hold. Oh, we might have been thinking for a second, but Law stopped it before Wheeler managed to get really going with those. Wheeler and his German suplexes are incredibly deadly. Yuta with an Inzi. Diving splash again. Forrest looks pretty worried here. Oh, almost. Has the string of luck for Law run out? Is he finally done? Can Yuta put the final nail in the coffin of Law? He's still hanging on for dear life. Double stomp to the spine. Law will not go down without a fight. But Yuta has given him that fight. Already took the title from him. Can Yuta put him away for good? Chair shot to the spine. This would be absolutely devastating to Law after the run that he had in Season 1. For it all to come crashing down this way, losing the title in the main event of the last pay-per-view in Season 1, and in just the second episode of Season 2, getting beaten by the upstart. This would be devastating to him. German, angled it, 2, 3! Yuta does it! Yuta has beaten every single former world's champion. We have had probably the quickest rise in PTW history. Wheeler Yuta has gone from debutant right the way up to beating every former world champion, including the longest reigning. Where does that put Yuta now in the ranking systems? We know Jericho's #1 contender. We know Andre has got a guaranteed championship match at any point. Where does this put Yuta? RVD has got so many targets on his back right now, he's not going to know which way to turn. Well, coming up now, folks, is the #1 contendership match for Io Sky's PTW Women's Championship. It's a fatal 4-way match. First win advances. First person to get a pinfall or submission will take on Io Sky for the championship in the near future. Since it's a Battle Royal, well, Battle Royal style, I suppose, meaning multiple people, there are no entrances, so let me run through the competitors for you. In the ring, we have the return of Harley Quinn. She is back here taking on, well, putting herself in this match. We also have Scarlett Bordeaux, we have Sky Blue, and we have Jill Valentine. I believe 3 of the 4 people in this match are debuts here for PTW. It's only Harley we've seen before. Sky and Scarlett going at it, Jill and Harley going at it, now Sky going for Jill. And look, there's a 3D from Jill Valentine and Sky Blue. We have a surprise there. Jill was going for the pinfall there on Harley, wasn't able to connect. Scarlett off the ropes, just kicking Sky square in the face. In terms of sheer in-ring ability, you've got to think that Harley and Jill, for combat ability, are going to have the advantage here. Sky is the upstart. Still really new in her career. Scarlett has been more of a manager than an in-ring competitor throughout her entire career. But that's not to say that she can't go in that ring, because she really can. If you've never seen her go, she really can when she wants to. She just doesn't do it as often. Back and forth with these multiple forearms. Sky gets the better of it. I'd say Jill and Harley have got the most in terms of combat experience. But in a fatal 4-way, it's really anybody's game. Anybody's ball game at all. Jill, victory roll. I'd say it is going to be first pinfall or submission. Moves on, this is not elimination. Jill! Oh my god, Jill just busted out of... What the hell? Resident Evil, I suppose. Scarlett is bleeding everywhere, but she's somehow alive. No idea how. Sky multiple super kicks. Kick to the face. Sky goes behind now. Harley. Arm wringer. Sky escaping. Scarlett is in a bad way, my god. Again, when Jill just decides to just start busting out firearms, I kind of get it. Feels like cheating. Just a little bit. Jill getting the better of the strike exchange there with Harley. I suppose Jill's got to be kind of the favourite. But she's more than happy to start busting out weapons like that. Harley kicking Scarlett in this special area. I don't know how to word it. Super kick to the face from Sky, but Jill didn't even go down. Scarlett goes for a victory roll. Harley just ramming Sky into the corner. Scarlett again, another victory roll. There's so many victory rolls in this match. None of them getting a victory so far. Fireman's carry takeover. Harley poking in the eyes. He's donkey punched. Probably not the first time. Shot to the knee. Well, everyone colliding in the middle of the ring there. Jill thrown to the corner. TNA kick to the back. Sky go for a single leg crab. While Jill, nice float around into the sun. I think it's the Osaka Streetcar, I think it's called. And again, I think it's again to Scarlett. What does Jill have against Scarlett? Maybe we'll never know. Maybe we don't want to. That's arm drag takeover. Harley now dragging Jill out. Goes low. Just so everyone knows, breaking kayfabe for just a second here. I'm recording this straight after I recorded the last episode because I'm needing to stock up on some footage here. So I have no idea if there was any match or anything suggested in the last episode. We're just going to have to wait and see. Anyway, back to the action. Nearly a victory there. Harley scooping a slam. Jill trying to choke out Scarlett. It's so strange that no one's breaking up pinfalls or submissions to say that, you know, it's going to be first pinfall or submission as a victory. My word, Jill! Oh, Scarlett just kicking out of that. Jill again! What the hell is Jill's problem with Scarlett? I do not know. Whatever it is clearly bad. Scarlett is in a bad way thanks to Jill. Harley rolling through into a camel clutch. Into Guri. To the other side of the ring. Back and forth now between Scarlett and Sky. There's Jill trying to tap Harley out. Got her arm trapped. And then the other arm crossing over Harley's eyes. Harley with the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Nice trouble in paradise there from Harley. Harley going low. 1, 2. Scarlett could have broke that, but I think she was just far too tired. It's been in a bad way. Jill now trying to take Harley's arm from her. Revenge escape, poke to the eye. Oh god. Jesus! Alright, maybe Jill has just got weapons just hidden everywhere, and this is just kind of brutal in every way possible. Scar's got a pin over in the ropes. Harley's now in a bad way. Good god. Jill has taken shots at everybody with the exception of Sky. hit Harley with what looked to be a goddamn minigun. It was ridiculous. Scarlett though. Oh, Scarlett almost stole one there. Jill, victory roll. 2.9. Scarlett again going for that, but Harley broke that pin up quickly. I have no idea who to root for in this one. I know who I'd put my money on winning at the minute. I'd kind of say Jill's going to be the favourite, but in a fatal 4-way anything can happen. You really have no idea. Anyone could get the victory at a moment's notice. Jill go behind, gets caught with a cutter from Harley. Scarlett and Harley have been busted open for a while now. Victory roll. 3. Jill gets the victory over Sky. Jill Valentine is going to be moving on to take on Io Sky for... Funny, she beat Sky to go take on Sky. Anyway, Jill is going to be moving on to take on Io Sky for the PTW Women's Championship at some point in the near future, folks. Good God, that one was hard hitting. Well, folks, it's time for the Junior Division Championship match, an 8-person contest in PTW Battle Royal rules, which means pinfall submissions or over the top rope and both feet hitting the floor, and you're eliminated. Last person standing will be the PTW Junior Champion. Andrew Everett is the champion. He is defending, and here we go. Look at the names that we have in this match. Obviously, we do have the big dog himself, Andrew Everett. Oh my God. We also did have Xavier Woods, but Xavier Woods has already been eliminated. He just got kicked out of the ring. We have Mustafa Ali in there. We did have Mustafa Ali in there. He just got double chokeslammed out of the ring. We have the Hurricane. We have the Bastard Pack. We have Tyler Bate. We have Dean Malenko. And we have Crazy Steve. I can't believe that already Woods and Mustafa Ali got eliminated just that fast. That damn quickly. Both getting thrown out of the ring quickly. One got double choke slammed. I think Woods got drop kicked straight out. That's how dangerous a match like this can be. You get thrown out of the ring and both your feet hit the floor, you're out. And it can happen so fast, especially in Junior Division where everyone is really quick. And there, Tyler Bate just got thrown over the top rope and he's out. It's incredibly dangerous, especially the closer to the ropes you are. Champ is still in, however. Oh, Hurricane got lucky there. Almost thrown out of the ring, but he's still somehow survived. Everyone's crowded in the corner, and it's not a safe place to be. This match might be over way quicker than I expected it to be. A strike exchange from the Hurricane and Andrew Everett. The quote-unquote 7'4" Andrew Everett, the big dog, the Junior Division champion. Oh, Crazy Steve there, almost throwing the Hurricane out. Because we do have the Bastard Pack in there as well. Double Germans in stereo there, that was kind of sweet. Going into a Tiger Bomb or a Tiger Driver even. Because we didn't see it from Tyler Bate when it's his finish, I suppose it's right we see it from somebody. Doctor Bomb from Crazy Steve. Either Hurricane from the Hurricane. Crazy Steve had a hell of a run in the first season. He was a bit of an underdog player. Oh my God, Vertebreaker! Andrew Everett had a hell of a run too. The Hurricane was part of one of the best storylines in the first, well, just before the first season. The original PTW Trios tournament involved a thrown together team that nobody really expected. That team was, I believe, Goku, Deadpool and the Hurricane. And they won the whole damn tournament. Nobody expected it, but it happened. Dean Malenko, missile drop kick to the side of the Hurricane's head. These guys, these five have lasted longer than everybody else combined who got eliminated. Brainbuster there from Pac, Cotter there from Everett. Everyone here has got somewhat of a different style. Pac is brutal but a high flyer. Everett is just a flashy high flyer. Malenko is a technical competitor. Crazy Steve is just insane. And the Hurricane is kind of... You don't really know what you call the Hurricane, to be honest. The Hurricane is the Hurricane. The Hurricane's incredibly inventive. Everett with a choke slam. Sidewalk slammed from Dean Malenko on the other side. Doctor bomb from Steve. 450 on one side of the ring. That's it back to the champion. Roll up though. 1, 2. Nobody has been pinned yet. Everybody's been eliminated by being out there. Wait a minute. Pac just did Steve's own Doctor bomb to him. Like Steve throws the Hurricane out like it was nothing. We're down to 4. Final 4 in this match. We're halfway through the field. The champ is still in there. He is still hanging on. Nice. Malenko actually a reverse a suplex attempt or brainbuster attempt into an armbar. Fujiwara style. Everett was going for something there. Wasn't able to do it. Oh, Steve just got eliminated. Wait, the champ. The champ was eliminated. Malenko just threw the champ out. We're down to the bastard Pac and Dean Malenko. One of these men is going to be the new PTW Junior Division champion. Everett worked so hard to get that belt and then it's taken away from him just like that. Just like that. Pac now, building a bit of speed, running around it. Kicks to the back of the head, it looked like. Sidewalk slam from Malenko. Dean now the veteran. Try to take Pac down. Sends him up. Pac though's got him. Oh, Malenko holds on. Malenko German holding him, but in the ropes. Nice uppercut. Dean now tries for a Pac out. Pac lands on the floor. The Iceman, Dean Malenko, is your new PTW Junior Heavyweight Champion. I will admit I did not see that coming. I was not ready for that one. Dean Malenko showed up as a sort of, I don't know, left field pick I suppose. 19 seconds and Woods got thrown out. That is unfortunate for Woods. That is very unfortunate for Woods, but Dean Malenko is your new PTW Junior Heavyweight Champion. I was not ready for that one. Well, there we go, folks. Your second to last match of the evening, a tag team match. No titles on the line, just a bit of a grudge. Or, well, most of the way through Season 1, John Moxley had been feuding with the Strong Dragons. And tonight, he wants to finally put that away. Representing the Strong Dragons tonight is going to be Bryan Danielson and the Japanese Buzzsaw Tajiri. Got the American Dragon and the Buzzsaw. They are going to be taking on Moxley and his newly found, well I say newly found, he's turned to an old friend to help him finally put these away. He has turned to the Mad King himself. Moxley has turned to Eddie Kingston. But neither team are alone. The Strong Dragons, as always, accompanied by William Regal, but Moxley and Kingston are accompanied by Moxley's rookie, shall we say. Moxley's young boy from New Japan, Shota Umino, is here to accompany them, making a debut appearance here in PTW. Umino is going to be at ringside and watching this one closely. It'll be interesting to see if we get an Umino in-ring debut soon. Time will tell, but as for now, we're starting things off with Tajiri and Kingston. Tajiri had a hell of a run in Season 1 at one point. He went all the way to the World Championship, but came up short at the last hurdle, not able to win the title. He fell just short to Law. Just short to Martial Law. Funny how we saw early tonight lose to Wheeler Yuta of the Strong Dragons. Things really do go full circle around here. Double dropkick from Danielson and Tajiri. Danielson ducking that shot there from Kingston. Kingston tags in Moxley. Nice chop. Moxley knees to the head. Cover. Not even a 1 count and Danielson kicks out. Moxley with a running knee. Moxley's got him trapped. Look at those downward elbows. Page out of Danielson's playbook. Both men do that to incredible effect. Danielson quickly tagging out. Jerry's in there now. Jerry throws Moxley to the floor, right at the feet of Regal. Tried to take a shot and Moxley avoids. Moxley now. Oh, a curb stomp! Moxley bringing out the moves of another former friend of his, Seth freaking Rollins. Paradigm shift from Moxley. 1. Just a 1 count. Paradigm shift, the dirty deeds, whatever you want to call it. Moxley now trying to choke out Tajiri. Jerry able to escape. Moxley thrown to the corner, avoids the kick though. Scoots around both, tags on either side. Danielson and Kingston, look at this, they both go after there, but Danielson goes right after Moxley. German on the apron, right in the corner. Kingston coming out there now to fight Danielson. Moxley's got a chair, doesn't use it, surprisingly. Instead just kneeing him in the head. Now Moxley's got a barbed wire bat, I feel that he's going to use. Yep, there he goes, swinging for the fences on Danielson. Clocking him in the back and in the ribs multiple times. Now Kingston throwing the chops. And another shot. Danielson is busted wide open. I was about to say Tajiri better get over there if he wants any help of helping his partner. Tajiri comes in with a chest, takes out Kingston, the back of the head, who's finally got up. This is getting brutal. Wait, Danielson now returning the favour to Moxley. Those arm trap downward elbows. Moxley and Danielson in the ring. Danielson flopping Moxley over. Throwing him over. Might have been thinking diving headbutt, wasn't able to connect. Tajiri back in the ring. Kingston back in the ring. Kingston and Danielson are the legal men. Had a feeling this match was going to be hard hitting. Oh, there's the back fist from Kingston. Out of nowhere. Back fist of the future. 1. Nope. Quick kick out. Well, not even a kick out. Tajiri broke it up. Danielson is a bloody mess at the minute. Snap suplex there from Tajiri. That attempt didn't work from Moxley. Tajiri with a mist in Moxley's eyes. But Moxley's still throwing elbows. Moxley might have been misted, but he's still throwing hands. And he dropped Tajiri back to that curb stomp again. Tagging. Super it over Tajiri, drops Moxley. Shot to the ribs, drop Kingston. Tajiri getting him ahead of steam, running stomp. Tries to take out the legs, wasn't able to do it. Nice standing vertical suplex there. Tajiri brought back to his feet. Kingston went behind but got caught with the Pele. Tajiri going for the back of the knee, and now a Mua lock from Tajiri. We will be seeing Mua in the main event tonight. And Kingston with a huge lariat, dropping Tajiri inside out on the back of his head. Kingston trying to choke him out now. Tajiri able to get his hands in between Kingston's to break that grip. Tag back to Danielson. Tajiri thrown to the floor. Now chops for kicks. Back and forth they go. Kingston got the better of the exchange. Tags to Moxley. Moxley now pile driver to Danielson. No wasted motion, just dropped him like a bad habit. And Danielson quickly tagging out. Danielson knows that his neck can't take much of Moxley's offense. And Moxley another one, this time to Tajiri. Moxley setting up for something. There's a big running knee. Shouts out to Regal. Mox went for the MOX. Tajiri avoided it. Moxley now into an armbar. Cross arm breaker from John Moxley. Danielson got close to breaking that up. There's the tag once again. Nice. Capture suplex there. Kingston DDT spiking Danielson on the top of his head. Danielson can't take many more head blows than this. You know he's had a history of neck issues and concussions, and now he's trapped in a cloverleaf. I have no idea what the partners are doing, they're just back and forth. Jawbreaker into Guri combination from Danielson. Danielson now gets ahead of steam. Running forearm, he might be thinking for the Psycho knee, but Kingston was too ready for it, so he went for a forearm instead. Kingston kicking him in his little Danielsons, his little dragons. Moxley's got him up. No, just a headbutt drops him. Tajiri frog splash. 1, 2. Oh, Moxley just survived that. Barely, but he did. In the corner now, what the hell's this? Tajiri off the ropes. Big forearm strike. Moxley Rebounds, big lariat, turns Tajiri inside out. Moxley off the ropes again, another big lariat. But Tajiri's up. Tajiri was up before Moxley was. Kick to the ribs. Buzzsaw kick. But Moxley's up. Moxley just took that buzzsaw kick like it was nothing, rolled through it, but he gets kicked again. This one's keeping him down. Tajiri goes for the cover one. Kingston breaks it. He's far too close to Kingston and Moxley's corner. Now retreating over there, Danielson. Back legal along with Kingston. Throw it to the corner. Danielson came charging in, wasn't able to connect. Kingston came out of it far too quick. Kingston now up top. Frog splash of his own. God, you saw the pool of blood appear when Kingston landed on Danielson. That was brutal. Oh God, the chops. Multiple of them, but Tajiri kicks out the leg from under Kingston. Double stomp to the spine. Rolls him over, cover. 1, 2. Ooh, Kingston just surviving. Barely, but just surviving. Oh, back fist. And Moxley. Oh, but Moxley took a little too long. Tajiri regained just enough consciousness to start throwing forearms. Big roundhouse dropping him. Tajiri the caught. Paradigm shift from Moxley. But Tajiri's back up. And he gets another one for his efforts. Moxley covers 1. Oh, but Danielson is just a little bit too close. He can get there just in time. Tajiri now, huge combination. Kicks out the leg from Moxley. Shrugging. What's he thinking? Says Mox off the ropes. Jumping elbow strike. So we knew this one was going to be hard hitting as hell. I wasn't ready for this. This isn't even the main event. Oh, snap pile driver from Mox. Danielson has been bleeding so much throughout almost the entirety of this match. Diving headbutt from Danielson. What the hell are you doing, man? Are you insane? Kingston dropping Danielson on the back of his head. Danielson should not be taking bumps like this in his state, but here he is, running boot to the side of Danielson's head. Another headbutt drops Kingston. Tajiri might need to finish this. I'm not sure how much Danielson has left, how much more he could possibly take. Oh, but he's caught in a capture suplex. Kingston now tags back to Mox. Spinning back fist from Kingston. Moxley, they'll walk into a strike combination. Tajiri managed to take the back fist and still have enough left. But wait a second. Moxley's got the bulldog choke, but Regal is distracting the ref. Regal's distracting referee Paul. Danielson went for some sort of dive there, wasn't able to connect with it. Oh good lord, Moxley just tried to take Danielson's head off his shoulders. Everybody's in the ring, it's all completely broken down. Regal's still trying to get in there. Dueling submissions. I think it's Moxley and Tajiri illegal. Paradigm shift again from Mox. He thought about going to tag, but he went for the pin instead. Having a bad move, Tajiri's far too close to the ropes. Danielson's legal. Jawbreaker from Danielson. He's caught. Moxley, he's got the bulldog choke. But Danielson managed to get his hands in the ropes. Oh, he's got a little bell lock now. Moxley was just a little too far. He couldn't quite reach the ropes with his feet. He was left with no choice but to tap out. Kingston was the polar opposite side of the ring. Good God. That one was hard hitting. I could not tell which way that one was going to go. But Moxley and Kingston got just a little short to Tajiri and Danielson of the Strong Dragons. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is your main event of the evening. World Tag Team Championships on the line. We have got the Brothers of Destruction. Kane and The Undertaker will be defending the Tag Team Championships against Sting and the newest member of Sting's Brothers in Pain, the Great Muta. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. That one's coming up next. And here we go, folks. Main event, World Tag Team Championships on the line. Everybody else has been banned from ringside. It is purely going to be 2-on-2. It is going to be the Great Muta and Sting of the Brothers in Pain taking on the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and The Undertaker. And Sting's brought out the Joker Sting Pain. Interesting. The Brothers in Pain always mix it up as best they can. They're a very unpredictable unit. I say no one was expecting Muta to come out there as the mystery partner of Sting last week. I don't think anyone was ready for it. But here they are, taking on the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and The Undertaker, who we saw last week form something of an alliance with Chris Jericho. There's been no sign of Jericho tonight. He's been banned from ringside here, so he couldn't return the favour. Be interesting to see where it goes in the future. Will Kane and The Undertaker be helping Jericho to maybe earn the World Championship? Try and form some sort of unit there. We're starting things off with Kane and Muta. If you saw the Tag Team Championship tournament that we had, you'll have seen that Kane had one of the most dominant performances in that tournament, winning a match in like a minute's time, something like that. A very, very short match that he managed to put away. I believe it was Masawa he put away in like no time flat. It was one of the biggest shocks that we've had in PTW. Kane going for a chokeslam. Muta just kicking Kane square in his little red machines. And Kane again goes for a big strike, and Muta again. Muta is just one step ahead of the big red machine here. But there's the tag. Undertaker's in. Oh, Muta might be going for the mist, and Taker just uppercutted the hell out of him. Damn near took Muta's head off his shoulders. Snapmare there. Muta goes straight into the chin lock. Very quick, very fluid. There's a tag to Sting, and Sting and The Undertaker in the ring at the same time. One-on-one here. Partners outside. Taker starts throwing strikes. Goes for a dragon on Sting while he's on the floor. Sting quickly slips out. This has been a dream match of many people, and Sting throws Taker to the floor, asserting dominance there. Uppercut attempt didn't land. Clothesline attempt didn't land. Now strike for strike. These two have been basically in each other's shadow for almost their entire careers. Very long periods of time. Everyone has wondered who would win. And in some way, shape or form, we're getting it here tonight. Here in the PTW. It isn't a tag team match, but in some way we are getting it. Sting just got jabbed square to the face by Kane. Kane nearly throwing Sting to the floor there. Big boot attempt, Sting avoids, tags back to Muta. I suppose when you put this on paper, this is just a dream match in general. Nice single leg crab from Muta to Kane. Being able to escape it. Muta now. Oh, just spinning the mist in the air. Slitting the throat. Kane just watching, tags out to Taker. Muta went for a shoulder tackle, didn't get it, got caught. And now there's the Hell's Gate. I almost forgot the name of the move for a second. Taker. Oh, he was setting up for something big there. Taker showing his submission skill, his technical skill that is very underrated. Went for a diving armbar. Muta slips behind, raking the eyes of The Undertaker now. So Muta can thrive in the PTW environment. There's a lot of Muta's moves. Bend the rules, and there are no disqualifications here in PTW. Delayed vertical suplex sends Muta all the way to the floor. And now everybody's coming out there. Muta on his own in for a second, but Sting's on his way. Kane reverse suplex to Muta, but Sting walks right into a scoop slam. Weapons are out there now, chairs around, everybody's on top of each other, they're all over the place. Muta's got a chair, not able to do anything with it. Taker swinging a hit to Sting. Chops now, Muta. Elbow drop to Kane. Chair shot to the back of Undertaker's head. Kane though, oh, he had him there for the choke slam. He wasn't able to do it properly. I think he was biting at Kane's head, and I think Kane's bleeding. Tombstone from Kane now. And a tombstone to Muta. Brothers of Destruction, simultaneous tombstones on the floor. Oh god, big lariat to Kane. And Kane sits up. Muta though is pinning. Ooh. Kane big boot, sorry, Taker big boot. Kane's now legal. Championships are on the line. Can the Brothers of Destruction defend? All the brothers in pain finally get it. Kane Tombstone to Sting. Snap on that tombstone. 2. Oh, Sting just kicked out. Capo kick from Kane to drop Muta. Diving splash to Kane. There's a huge chop to the chest, and Kane now just walking Sting back over to Sting's own corner. Strike for strike they go. Sting now. Big drop kick, drops the big red machine, who's straight back up. And gets caught with a big line. Sting's tired. Trying to catch his breath. Kane sits up. Oh god, he ran straight into a chokeslam. And Kane collapses. Sting managed to get back to his feet, but Kane was down. Kane another chokeslam. And a pin. 3. Muta was there to try and break it up, but he just wasn't having any of it. Kane and The Undertaker defend the Tag Team Championships. They are still your world's Tag Team Champions, and Kane is staring down Muta. And once again, the Brothers in Pain get so close. So close, and fall right at the last hurdle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this episode of PTW. Thank you so much for joining me in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, all the fun stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.